What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Grace Barbecue. I'm Big Ed. Hey, man, I'm glad to have you guys back with me. Look, today we're doing something different, man. We're doing some ribs on the drum, but we're going to do all apple everything, man. I'm talking about we're using apple wood. We got some apple cider vinegar and apple juice for our spritz. We got an apple-based rub that we're going to be using, and it's just going to be an all-apple rib type recipe that we're doing on these ribs today. We're going to be running on my drum behind me. It's going to be a quick cook, so we're going to go ahead get into this. I'm gonna show you how it's done. Real simple to do. All apple, everything, baby. So stick around. Let's get into it. All right, guys. So down in this charcoal basket, we got some old blue bag king fruit. We got a little hickory down in there, and we got this beautiful. Bring you in on this, man. This is some beautiful apple wood that I cut into chunks. And hey, man, this is gonna be all apple, everything. So yes, sir. Let's get into this. I'm gonna go ahead at this point, get this charcoal dumped into here. And this is just kind of set up like the minion method. All right, so we're just gonna put this on this hook, and we're gonna drop it down right in the center here. All right, guys, so we just got chipped up some of that apple. All right, guys, if you've seen it once, you've seen it 100 times. Kids are on the trampoline in the rain having fun. Nothing stopping nothing. We're going down first with the 16 mesh black pepper. This is our Morton seasoning. This is some excellent seasoning salt. I kind of like it better than Lori's, to be honest with you, a little less salty. Good flavor to it. It's not like that it's not salty, just less salty. Has a pretty good flavor profile too. Check it out. And I just like to put it till you see like an orange hue. You know, meat has a little orange tint to it. Next, we're going down with this Simply Marvelous Barbecue Spicy Apple Rub. Man, this is an excellent rub. It's one of my favorites. They make an excellent cherry rub, man. Their cherry rub is my absolute favorite cherry rub. Yeah, pecan, all kind of stuff. Really good rub. And that right there is how we looking. All right, guys, so we got our ribs all seasoned up, man. And I gotta tell you, the smell that's coming off from this Simply Marvelous Spicy Apple Rub is absolutely amazing, man. It's one of my favorites, but it just smells absolutely delicious. I wish you could smell this. But hey, we're about to go ahead, get these into the house for a little bit, maybe 10, 15 minutes, let them sweat a little bit. Next thing you know, we're gonna hop back out here, get them onto the smoker, and we're gonna start cooking. Sit tight. All right, guys, so we back at it. We're about to go ahead and get these things onto our smoker. It's been about 15 minutes. Everything's looking good. Yes, sir. These are ribs, man. We got that Simply Marvelous. We got that seasoning salt. We got that 16 mesh black pepper. And hey, man, these things look and smell incredible already. And hey, it's a lot of condensation in here, but that's 275 right there. We're about to go ahead, get this thing closed down. Let the games begin. All right, guys, so it's been about a little bit over an hour. We're about to go ahead and get this drum opened up. We're about to give them our first spritz. Now, to create this spritz, if you're following along, if it's simple, it's 1 part apple juice, 1 part apple cider vinegar, 3 parts water. You want that water to dilute the sweetness in that apple juice, especially if you're cooking on something like a drum. We don't want nothing burning up. Well, let's go ahead and give this stuff a spritz. All right, man, and this is the thing, man. This drum make quick work out of everything. You can see we're starting to get some pullback on these bones. And everything is looking good, and we got a lot of moisture in here, so we just gonna probably hit the little ends, you know, the little ends right here, little dry spots down there, so we don't even need to spritz the whole thing. Pretty much on the edge of the all we're doing is pretty much gonna spritz the edge of these ribs. I'll just give them a little miss. Yeah, but yeah, they're looking nice and pretty. Trying to get that pull back already. And I'm gonna spin this around, actually spin this grate around, so we'll get things even out. So yeah, these are looking good. And man, if you're familiar with apple wood, there's something about that apple wood and pork that it just smells amazing, man. So aromatic and just smelling so good out here right now. Well, let me get these spin around and I'll be back with you when all right, guys, so this is my homemade sauce, but you could use whatever sauce you want to use. But this is just some of that apple rub that I use for my ribs, and you can use whatever sauce you want to use, your homemade. You can buy it. And again, that Heath Rouse has an apple rub, John Henry, and of course, they're Simply Marvelous right here. So I'm gonna just dump this right into here and mix it in. We're gonna let it go about 10 minutes, and then just turn it off and let it sit, and everything will melt together, and you're gonna have yourself a nice, tasty apple-based barbecue sauce, man. So yeah, sit tight, and we'll be back. All right, guys, it's been about an hour and a half since I last checked in with you. Hey, man, since that time, I had to flip these ribs on the face side. The drum started to heat up a little bit more than I wanted it to. I don't want the backside to burn up, so I flipped them, spritzed them once. But let's go ahead and see where we're at now. I definitely don't want to leave them face down for too long, so we're going to go ahead and have a look, see where we're at, and keep on cooking. All right, guys, so here's how we're looking. We'll go ahead and spritz. I want to give these a real good spritz, man, and these things are close to done, if not already. And this is just 2.5 hours on this thing, but let's flip them around, see how we're looking, and just sit tight. I'll be right back with you. All right, boys and girls, yes, we got these things flipped around, and yeah, that's how we're looking. We're gonna go ahead and just give them a light mist. We still got a ways to go, so let's see where we're at with this one. Yeah, we got a ways to go. So yeah, we just flipped these back. The smoke has calmed down quite a bit, so I ain't worried about the back. But hey, let me give these one more good misting, and then we go. Yeah, so I'm gonna just mist these up really good. And look at that. We got a lot of pullback off those bones, but we still got a little bit of ways to go. It ain't got enough flex in them, boy. So yes, sir. We're gonna just keep on cooking, and I'll be back with you. All right, guys, it's been about 30 minutes or so since we last checked in. Have a look on the back. Looking good, but I think what I want to do is I'm gonna go ahead and throw these on a foil boat. I don't want the back of these to get hard because it does have kind of a sweet profile on this rub. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw these on a foil boat and let them finish off like that. We'll come back, sauce them up, and after that we'll be ready to give these bad boys a go. I'm looking at probably another 35-45 minutes, and we'll be pulling these bad boys off. All right, guys, it's been 3 hours and 45 minutes. I know at this point our ribs are done. We put them in them foil boats, put that moisture in there. And now we about to go ahead and get these bad boys sauced up. I'm about to do that. I'll let them stay on 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes. And we'll pull these bad boys off, and I'll bring it back at the cutting board so we can try these things out. But let's go ahead and get these sauced up first. Okay, let's go ahead and flip these bad boys over. Oh, yes. I'm going to go down with some of this sauce. Get those bones brushed so they look nice and pretty, boy. Yeah. They're trying to break, but they ain't. They'll bend, but they don't break. That's what I always say. All right, guys, we're about to go ahead and get this thing closed down. I'll see you at the cutting board next time we see each other. So yeah, I'm gonna let this tack up for about 10 minutes, and I'll be back with you soon. All right, guys, here we are, man. These are these ribs, and they are looking absolutely beautiful, man. Just look at that pullback on these things. We have that beautiful mahogany color, and man, these things are gonna be absolutely amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and get the cutting on these things, and we're gonna give them a shot. Sit tight. All right, guys, we got the old Victory Knox here, so y'all know what time it is. Let's just have a look at the back side of these things, man. Man, that is looking absolutely phenomenal. Let's go ahead. We're going to cut into these. I already see the one that's calling my name right here. Man, just look at that. Nice, juicy, moist rib. Go in here and grab another one. Yes, sir. That absolutely has money, baby. Let's get up top, get a bite of this bad boy. All right, man. So we cook so much of these things. You know how we do it, man. You know, when you barbecue guy, you already know what's about to happen. I'm gonna bring you in just one more time, and this gonna be a perfect bite through. I ain't gonna hold nothing. I already know what it is. Yeah, the perfect rib should never be. I ain't gonna say never, because to each his own. But the ideal cooked rib, you bite through it, you get that perfect bite. And if you want, you can pull it right off the bone, and that's clean. Mm. Yeah, that perfect rib should be bite through. It shouldn't just fall off the bone. I mean, to each his own. But the ideal cooked rib for me, you bite through it, and if you want, you can pull that meat right off, and that bone is gonna be clean, just like I showed, man. But hey, this is Big Ed with another one, man. I'm happy to be back with you guys, and I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. Till next time, peace, love, and God bless.